Hello and welcome back to Prussian Pride campaign. I am Count Christo and we are just finishing off Poland. We're just producing some more admin points so we can core all the land straight away as soon as we take it off them. And meanwhile letting our allies lose manpower, fruitlessly fighting them. We're also just on the edge of winning this election. So it's, well, 23 reasons. It's pretty good. Come on, Habsburg. Croak. Croak at the right moment so I actually get this empire that I so clearly deserve and I've been working for the last, what has it been, 70 years. We should have had it ages ago. But they cheated. They didn't cheat. They did in fact win it fair and square. I am now convinced of that, but it's still nonsense. It's lower military spending, really don't need that anymore. Let's loot down as much of these guys as we can. Oh, lots of stuff ending there. Was that called diet? It was. We'll call another diet. Get 15% manpower recovery speed. Excellent. And the clergy. And should I ask for a contribution? No, we're likely to do some more. Oh no, we're not going to do any more developing for a while. So yes, let's ask for a contribution and use it to pay off one of our loans. We've got one more, haven't we? Yes. Hopefully money from this war will fund the other loan. No, you can't have peace. Someone just returned a lawful territory. Unfortunately not bordering me. Bavaria has announced Bohemia as a rival. Ooh, 30. Can I afford to throw away some for a potential union? How big would it be? Ooh, they've got a 35 capital. Yeah, let's marry them just in case. I do like, as I said before, I do like playing the Game of Thrones. Ooh, we can ally England and Austria again. Huzzah! Let's just improve relations with them a bit to make sure that after we end this war, even with all our aggressive expansion, they will still want to. Poland doesn't have any HRE land, do they? No, so we're not going to get any unlawful territory. Nonsense. Which is good. Alright, 329. Let's do this. 315. And how about if I take that fort? 361, but no extra coalition members. What if I take block? We can do it! Okay, 329. That's what it's going to be. That plus war reps plus cash. Yep, looks good to me. We need 392 admin points. That is a big peace deal. How much A was that? I know it wasn't going to cause a big coalition, but I'd like to know just how much A period. 90 aggressive expansion. That is huge. These aren't Orthodox, are they? No, good. Lots of the Lithuanian land starts out as Orthodox, which can be irritating to deal with. Resurgence of the robber barons. Okay, so we can... Ooh, it's not a great event. Robber barons curtailed for 30 years, which give development cost minus 5%. That's pretty good, actually. But the nobility don't like it. The burghers do, though. Which is good. Or national unrest and monthly... Well, we can't have that. So it's going to have to be this one. Stettin and Neumark are going to have revolts. So let's get all our troops, put them in Stettin. Or Neumark. They're both woods, so it doesn't really matter. Neumark's closer. So, once we're all here... Let's fight them. Hopefully kill them before they can win this siege, which will prevent them from giving us autonomy. I believe it is autonomy that noble rebels produce. Great, time for the peace deal. Okay, they're willing to do it. Even more cash than if I'd done it a moment ago. And cancel one of your cores on me as well. Yeah, give me a bit of prestige. Nice. 90 Christmas expansion, but still the only people in there that are currently able to join are Riga, Hungary. No, not Riga, because we're at war with Riga. Hungary and... Denmark. So I think that's quite alright. Boom. That was a big peace deal. And now we can core all of that straight away. What? Oh, one monarch point short. That is a shame. And we shall re-ally. No! Not quite able to ally them because of all the aggressive expansion we just picked up. Ooh, blimey. And they're above 50, so they could join a coalition. That's not great. Let's, we can ally England though, right? Yes, because they're friendly. Good. Come on, you know you want to. They don't like our army strength, which is admittedly quite fair. So let's get some mercs, the same trick we did for Muscovy. There we go. They're willing to do it, even though the mercs haven't actually come yet. That's rather odd, so I'll just cancel them again. And there's our alliance with the Emperor, re-secured. All is good in the world, and what on earth just happened? Why don't they like us all of a sudden? Oh, of course, our diplomatic reputation just took a huge nosedive because all that overextension was causing minus 1.6 and our statesman died, which gave us -1. So we lost a lot there. I'm probably going to get rid of this guy. Yeah, let's go to him. Not good for our prestige. Prussian Union monarch death. Muscovy and Denmark. That would be deeply unfortunate. So let's do something about that. If you're ever in risk of being in a personal union, all you need to do is declare war, and then it's not possible for you to fall under a personal union, which is very helpful. It looks like we're not going to have our imperial ambitions realised before the League War, which is disappointing. I thought we would be able to. Right, Bohemia. We've got loads of claims. You've got barely any allies. What? What? Was in like the last second? That's so irritating. And no one will join. Alright, no, can't declare that war then. Who else? Lubeck? It's not great. How about Livonians? We can declare war on the Livonians in 1 year. No, but that'll get the Danish in. I could declare war on the Danish and let the Muscovites help, but they didn't do so good in the previous war, so maybe that's not good. Call that as well. Well, we desperately need to get to war. Like right now. How about this? Ooh! I'm so glad I checked. Yes! Ha 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 ha. Hamburg, you're doomed. You've no allies. War it is, and as you can see from that pop-up vanishing up there, the personal union monarch death. Excuse me. Is no longer happening because we are now at war, and you can't fall under a personal union while at war. Great. Not sure why you can't fall under a personal union while at war. Probably because it could muck up wars or something. Or you could no longer be at war because you're under a personal union. It's that kind of thing. So we can embrace this for a mere 500 ducats. This is great. Control of Hamburg is going to massively improve our trade situation. Brunswick just full annexed Oldenburg. Oldenburg just full annexed Brunswick, which is good for us, because what's likely to happen now is that the independence of Brunswick will be demanded, and then they'll say yes, and we can attack them. So let's start building a spy network on them, actually, now that I mention it. Also, we should get one on Lubeck. There we go, caught him. Haha, fooled him into thinking I was standing still. Oh, this war battle is not going well. Oh, I should have consolidated my troops. This is horrendous. Oh, no, let's retreat. That was awful. It was truly awful. Let's have some mercs to shore up our front line in the next one. Oh, and we need the military tech. Darn, of course we do. Okay. Now, this time, with the extra military tech, they had a tactics advantage, which was what was making that really hard. Let's consolidate the units. Let another month go. They're coming at us? No. We've got one manoeuvre, they've got 4, so if we go here, would there be a river crossing? No. So next month, we'll go and kill them there. Oh, we've got reinforcements coming in, that's unfortunate. Okay, let's go get them. Hopefully just before they finish this siege. They try to run away, that's a good sign. Those mercs are helping out in the front row. Let them fight it out, that's fine. Just a bit of autonomy up in Rethel, we can live with that. We took out a loan, not great, but nothing really we can do about it. Now hopefully let's push for this stag wipe. Yes, good. Should be able to stag wipe them here. Yep, there they go. Okay. Let's send out the small unit of cav, detachment of cav to siege down this place, while we leave behind a very small amount of troops to hold down the siege, and then we'll all come back and siege Hamburg. The Reformation branches out, Ansbach. So Reformed has just triggered down here, which is still good for us as someone that plans to go Protestant, because we, everyone that turns Reformed will dislike the Emperor, which is still ridiculously not us. Oh, not even Cologne's voting for us anymore. This is a disaster. Oh. How's the succession going wherever it was we allied? Where was it we married recently? Bavaria. They didn't get our dynasty, that's a shame. Let's break those royal ties then. But Saxony and Muscovy both might fall under ours. So yeah, they're 32, that's pretty old. Saxony's also 32, so pretty good chance we might get one of them. How's England doing? Still got our dynasty, that's good. Ooh, at war with Denmark in the Swedish War for Independence. Ooh, good, I'd love Sweden to get independent. If they did, then we could crush Denmark. I mean, you know, it doesn't look like it, but our military is quite good. Even though we're desperately struggling for manpower right now. Oh dear, our military is doing so well that people have decided now is the time to coalition us. That's not a great sign. But that's probably because they think Denmark and Poland and Lithuania will all join. Whereas in fact Denmark almost certainly won't join because they're at war. And people very rarely join coalitions while at war. I should be holding down the siege over here with cav, not infantry. Because cav are, as I've said before, much more expensive to reinforce. 2.5 times more expensive to be more precise. Yes, we should get a blockade going. Oh, actually, it looks like our navy lost against theirs in the endeavour to fight their navy. Which makes sense, they have heavies. Heavies do tend to beat everything that's not heavies. Let's see if we can remove some cav from this mix. Do some looting instead. Urbanisation. Well, of course, we're going to attempt to improve conditions. It's a shame, because we're not great in the money situation. Ooh, I can get some admin points and an emissary to the Pope. Great. And some military points. Make them disloyal, but worth it for the military power, I think. Cool. So, the institution's still spreading. It's up at about 30 to 50%. That's good. The more it spreads, the cheaper it is to embrace. So, we're very pleased that it's still spreading. Let's take out the cav. We're very pleased. I'm very pleased. You should be pleased, but you're not necessarily. We've gained a core province. Excellent. Oh, I forgot to delete these forts. No wonder we're losing money. Got a whole bunch of forts in that war. Immediately scrap all of them. There we go. Great. Now, this place isn't full stated yet, but I might want to in some of the cases. So here, yeah, this is a 39 development area at the moment. So and this is a 20, and no tech will be in it eventually. So we're probably going to want to make this out down here a state and full core it. So our trade in Krakow must have got significantly better. Yes, where are we directing it to? Wien, of course. Ansbach converted to Reformed. Nuremberg. That's another good central place for... Oh, where's the Centre of Reformation? Oh, they didn't choose to convert. They were converted by the Centre of Reformation itself. Cool. Cool. Yes, I'm annoyed one's over here in England, because it doesn't matter which way Scotland goes. France will never go Protestant, in my experience. They might sometimes, but I've never seen it in thousands of hours. And, yeah, we'd rather have the other Centre of Reformation somewhere like here, because that might make Hungary go it, or over here to make Burgundy go Catholic. But I still think, with those three alone, it will be a very strong Protestant League. Danish Pretender rebels have entered us. That's alright, they're going up to Nevers. See, there goes Scotland, but that doesn't matter. And that puts it way up there, which is a great shame. Almost won this siege. Unfortunate that we had to renew that loan. Let's pull out another 1,000 troops. Don't want to suffer an excess attrition, as always. Oh, England's landed troops. They don't often do that. That was bad timing. Poor England. Let's pull out all these excess guys. There we go. And those guys can go down there. And probably just one more unit of infantry along with them. There we go. We can finish looting this area. Now this war we should let go for a while. Ooh. Royal Efficiency or Expanded War Council. Well, we definitely want to do admin, right? Yes, because we're behind on admin. So I'm going to do what I should have done last time, is you leave that down there. And then eventually it will automatically pick the top option. I believe 3 months after it first appeared, exactly. So we can just leave it there and we'll get this bonus. You can see it's the 1st of December at the moment and it's ticking as time ticks. To inflation. Recall. So yes, we're just going to leave it down there and eventually it will automatically accept and we'll get that bonus. As I was saying, we're going to want this war to go on for a while because we don't have a legal heir. Hey, he's a scholar. That's a good one. Right, we can make states. We finished coring everywhere. No, not quite. What was I saying? Sorry? Yes, we're going to keep this war going for a while because we really wouldn't like to fall under a personal union. So there it goes. It's automatically picked the top option. No, our master recruiter died. He was very useful. Discipline, though, also good. So what would we like to take? We're quite high in the AE scenario at the moment, so we'll probably I mean, if I could take Hamburg. If I could just take Hamburg. Oh, no chance in hell. How about Stad? That's much more reasonable. How about Stad and Hanover? No. How about a vassalization? No. So yeah, just Stad and some old treaties. Oh, they haven't got any treaties, of course, because they all just said no. So that's very good. So we're going to make it a very short, truce. They got 600 ducats. That's nuts. Ooh, revolt. That's not great. Yeah, they got 600 ducats. That's great. So we're definitely going to make full use of all that cash. Poland's rival Hungary. That's good. I think they just unrivaled Poland because they no longer consider Poland like strong enough to be a rival. That's very entertaining. Yep, time for the next military tech. I'm not going to do this yet because I would rather wait till we embrace the institution. I might take out loans to do that, actually. Did I not pick all of them? Oh, it's also a cannon. To claim Lauenburg. Can call that back now. Oh, I was on the wrong person. Someone else has taken Hoya. Call allies. Saxony. No interest in calling Saxony. I guess I could go to war with Lübeck now, since their allies have... I really shouldn't go to war, though, because I need the manpower. Ignore them. We need don't need the prestige as much as we need the admin. So yes, it looks like we're not going to win this. Poland allied Mainz? Mainz, how dare you? You're supposed to be my buddy. Let's bump up relations with these guys again. There goes the siege. Good. Now we can go and deal with those rebels. But yes, we want to keep this war going for a while. Firstly, because it might mean we're able to take more land if we let our aggressive expansion tick down enough. Although it's ticking down slower than it would while we're at peace, because you have a improved relations benefit from being at peace. I think it's 20%, 25%. I'm not sure. Religious civil disorder in Cologne, so they're probably about to go Protestant by the look of it. Where are you going? Up here. Yes, well, I'll just sort these two because we need them to finish coring. Hamburg offering peace. We'll give them peace when they... what's it called? When we get call for peace, we shall accept the call and grant the people what they want. I'm not happy about how to fight these guys. I'm tempted to, yeah, I think I'm going to not pay off this loan. And instead, oh, more separatists. Let's get a bunch more mercs to help make these fights more doable and less manpower prohibitive. They're going down to Wisnia. Ugh, they're going back down here again. Gits. Oh well, we'll go kill those Teuton ones and then we'll go kill the Polish ones. Let's consolidate regiments. Hopefully they'll go from here to here and we can defend in the Highlands. Okay, there they go. Another peace deal? No. We'll leave behind some cav, I guess, since they're the ones that are only ones that aren't really damaged at the moment. To re-siege these two provinces. Hopefully they'll go from here to here. Yeah, Highlands would be good. If we could defend against them in the Highlands. Don't do any of that. Yep, you can come down south. We should have a little while. Oh no, where have they gone? They're coming back up here. They probably are, aren't they? Ah. Oh no, there they are. They go to Krakow. Krakow's Highlands. I wouldn't like to attack them there, but if I have to, I will. A charter of the Guild of St. Luke. St. Luke, the patron saint of artists, often came to lend his name to Artists' Guild in Western Europe, the most famous perhaps in Antwerp. Chartering a guild here in Brandenburg might be a tad on the expensive side, but the cultural benefit will be there to all to see. So it's going to be a prestige one, yes. So it costs national tax modifier much 5%? I don't think so. We don't value prestige that much, and we've got plenty of prestige tick up anyway. Actually, it's gone down quite significantly recently. So come on, attack me in the mountains. I dare you. I also beg of you, but I dare you mostly. Right, I want a bunch more claims against you, and more claims against you as well. Let's pop up relations with the Habsburgs. Okay, come at me. Come on, attack me in the Highlands. I dare you. Please. I should actually give Give Sweden some military access. Oh, come on, they ask for it, but they don't want it. It's a bit silly. No! Fine, I'll just go kill them in Colm. Buildings? No, save the money. I need the money for racing that institution. Speaking of which, how's it spreading? Game's glitching a bit. There we go. So it's still spreading out Berlin, hasn't got anywhere else yet. Oh, it has reached Austria. I'm surprised. Already finished improving there. Okay, finally. Okay, let's kill these mercs. Not kill them, disband them. It would be a bit brutal if we fired them by just butchering them all. Of course you can have military access, England. Austria, do you want military access? Yep, good, there we go. Go to Berlin, and we can lower maintenance. Oh no, Krakowan separatists are going to rise up very shortly. So, we better get on that. Just 2 going there. Ooh, they'd probably lose if they rose up right now. How many people are going to rise up in this single province of Krakow? Eh? Only 6,000. Ah, that's actually a reasonable amount. Took decision. The Conventicle Act. That's probably one we can't pass because we don't have enough admin tech. Nope, you can't have peace. Go on, have a kid. I was just talking to someone in the Facebook group about how useless Chance Renew Air is because you can just go to war, but right now I don't really want to be at war. Okay, we're getting there, getting there. No! Oh, it's so sad. Well, we'll marry him. Oh, we're going to lose stability. Well, I'm fine with losing technology, sorry, missionary strength. And I want to bump that up again. Because it helps with institution spread. Hey, it's spread to Potsdam instead of spreading down here. Good, well, good. Come on, Krakowans, come at me. I dare you. There are only, what was it, 4,000 of them? Yeah! There we go. Take that, von Habsburgs. Austria, a noble of the von Hohenzollern family with a strong claim becomes heir. So we need to be careful because Sweden just won their war. And they took Nevers, but they're allied to England, who wouldn't help them by -1. Oh yes. Oh no, but our allies won't help us either. How's their military? Sweden's got 21,000. Darn, we can't take advantage of that now. We could with Mercs, but no, we couldn't get access through here. Novgorod wouldn't let us through, and neither would Denmark, and of course Lithuania wouldn't. So unfortunately we can't take advantage of that right now, as much as I would wish to. Ooh, there goes Denmark joining the coalition. Until Poland joins, I'm not worried. Yes, there's the Krakowans. It said 3,000! What nonsense is this? Am I crazy? Maybe it's because it was occupied that it had such a low number. Okay, now we can lower spending. Cool. Don't want to take any tech yet. Nothing to do with the estates. Okay, well, we were greedy in that last war. We were very greedy, but hopefully we'll be able to get away with it. Sweden hasn't joined yet, because they're only at 40, not 50. But there's that peace. I'm going to have to end this war. I could go to war with Bremen and Lübeck, but I really don't want to go to war. It shouldn't be ticking up yet, though. Okay, next time we'll hopefully have a son. A good, intelligent, administratively minded son. But until then, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.